Welcome to a world where imagination takes flight and mythical creatures roam the lands. Ever wondered about the allure of these fantastical beasts? For centuries they've captured our hearts and minds, shaping tales of valor, love, and mystery. From the ancient folklore of diverse cultures to the pages of fantasy novels, these beings have always sparked our curiosity, but their charm doesn't end there. These mythical creatures have successfully transitioned onto the silver screen, enchanting audiences worldwide. They've starred in blockbuster hits and have become cultural icons in their own right. Each creature holds a unique narrative, a distinct origin, and an intriguing mythology that makes them fascinating and timeless. From the grotesque and fearsome to the beautiful and whimsical, they represent a spectrum of our wildest dreams and deepest fears. So buckle up as we dive deep into the lore of these mythical beings. Get ready to embark on a journey through the top 10 most popular mythical creatures. Starting our countdown at number 10, we've got the ogres, known for their brutish strength and surprising tenderness. Ogres first stomped onto the scene in folklore across the globe, from the tales of the Far East to the sagas of the European Middle Ages. These colossal creatures were often feared as malevolent monsters, towering over humans with their imposing size and monstrous strength. Yet, they weren't always the villains of the story. Sometimes they were simply misunderstood beings, yearning for acceptance. This complexity of character was beautifully captured in the animated movie Shrek. Here, our titular ogre defied expectations, transforming from feared beast to beloved hero. The movie's success not only shattered box office records, but also our preconceived notions about these fascinating creatures. Ogres, it seems, are not just about brawn, but also about heart. From scary to lovable, ogres have certainly made their mark. At number 9, we encounter the gnomes, mysterious and mischievous in equal measure. Gnomes, these diminutive beings, have their roots firmly planted in Renaissance magic and alchemy. They are believed to have sprung from the vitalistic belief system that everything in the universe has a spirit. Gnomes were considered the guardians of the earth's treasures, skulking through the undergrowth and tending to the elements with a watchful eye. But it wasn't until the 19th century that these earth-dwelling sprites made their way into popular culture, becoming a staple of folklore and fantasy literature. Their popularity soared with the animated film Romeo and Juliet, a delightful twist on Shakespeare's classic tale, where these garden dwellers take center stage in a story of love and adventure. Their charm and cheeky nature have made them a favorite among fantasy enthusiasts, proving that size indeed does not define greatness. Who knew these tiny creatures could have such a big impact? Coming in at number 8, meet the goblins, the tricksters of the mythical world. Originating in European folklore, these mischievous beings have been creating chaos for centuries. Often depicted as small, grotesque creatures, goblins are known for their love of gold and their knack for causing trouble. They are believed to have been first conceived in the Middle Ages, becoming an integral part of many a tale spun around the fire. Perhaps their most famous portrayal can be found in the Harry Potter series, where goblins run Gringotts, the wizarding bank. These goblins, while still lovers of gold, are far from the simplistic troublemakers of old. They are clever, cunning, and not to be underestimated. From ancient folklore to modern fiction, goblins have certainly left their mark. These mythical creatures may be small in stature, but their influence is far-reaching. Goblins, small but unforgettable. At number 7, we howl at the moon with the werewolves. The lore of these nocturnal beasts dates back to ancient Greek mythology, where Lycaon, the king of Arcadia, was transformed into a wolf by Zeus as punishment for his wicked ways. This marked the birth of the werewolf myth, a human with the ability to shapeshift into a wolf, often during a full moon. This ancient myth has been woven into many cultures over centuries, from Europe to Asia, each with its own unique spin. But perhaps the most famous portrayal that has captivated audiences worldwide is in the Twilight Saga. Here, werewolves are depicted as protectors, their transformation a symbol of power and strength, rather than a curse. The Twilight series has truly redefined the werewolf, shifting its image from a creature of horror to a symbol of might and loyalty. From fear to fascination, werewolves have truly transformed. Number 6 brings us the enchanting unicorns. Majestic creatures have been a part of folklore since antiquity, with their origins traced back to the ancient cultures of India and China. It's believed that the first depiction of a unicorn, a creature with a single spiraling horn projecting from its forehead, was found in the Indus Valley civilization around 5,000 years ago. Unicorns are often portrayed as symbols of purity and grace in various cultures, their magical horn believed to possess healing powers. Their enchanting image is cemented further by their appearance in the mystical world of the Chronicles of Narnia. Here the unicorn is a noble and sentient creature, further enhancing their mystical aura. In popular culture, unicorns have been romanticized and celebrated, their magical allure captivating audiences worldwide. Ancient frescoes to modern-day films, the unicorn continues to enchant, their mystique undiminished. Unicorns, the epitome of magic and purity. At number 5, we flutter into the world of fairies. These enchanting beings, often depicted with delicate wings and a dusting of magic, have long captivated our curiosity. The concept of fairies dates back to ancient folklore, where they were seen as powerful and often mischievous entities. They were believed to interact with humans, sometimes causing trouble, but other times bestowing gifts or granting wishes. Over time, fairies have evolved into benign, whimsical creatures, a portrayal that has been widely popularized in literature and film. One of the most iconic depictions of fairies is in J.M. Barrie's timeless tale, Peter Pan, where the character of Tinker Bell has become synonymous with the image of a fairy. Her feisty, playful nature and her magical abilities have endeared her to audiences for generations. Fairies, forever sparking our imagination. Their enduring allure lies in their blend of mystery, magic, and a touch of mischief, making them a fascinating creature in the realm of mythology. Diving into number 4, we encounter the mesmerizing mermaids. These aquatic enchantresses have captivated human imagination for centuries, with the earliest known mermaid stories dating back to ancient Assyria. The Assyrian goddess Atargatis, in her remorse for accidentally killing her mortal lover, transformed herself into a mermaid, thus birthing the myth of these half-human, half-fish beings. Mermaids have since swum their way through folklore worldwide, from the sirens of Greek mythology to the Selkies of Scottish lore, but they truly splashed into mainstream consciousness with the iconic Disney adaptation of Hans Christian Andersen's The Little Mermaid. Who can forget the fiery-haired Ariel, trading her voice for a pair of legs, all for love? These mythical beings continue to mystify us with their paradoxical nature. Are they benevolent sea maidens or malevolent sirens luring sailors to their doom? Regardless of their true nature, one thing is clear: mermaids captivating us with their underwater allure. Soaring into number 3, we face the mighty dragons. These majestic beasts trace their roots to ancient civilizations, with references found in Mesopotamian, Chinese, and Greek mythology. Dragons have always held a prominent place in human imagination, often symbolizing power, wisdom, or chaos. They are revered for their strength and feared for their fiery breath. The first recorded mention of these mythical creatures dates back to approximately 4,000 years ago, in the Epic of Gilgamesh, a Mesopotamian poem. Over time, dragons have evolved, each culture adding its unique touch to this mythical creature's lore. In modern times, dragons have been immortalized in popular culture, most notably in the film Dragonheart. In this unforgettable movie, the dragon Draco, voiced by the legendary Sean Connery, stole viewers' hearts, showing us that dragons could be more than just fearsome beasts. They could be wise, noble, and even heroic. Dragons, the fiery rulers of mythical lore. Staggering into number 2, we confront the undead, the zombies. Born from the depths of ancient folklore, these uncanny beings continue to haunt our collective imagination. The term zombie is believed to have originated in Haiti, where it is deeply intertwined with voodoo practices. The idea of a reanimated corpse, devoid of life yet moving and feeding, is something that has fascinated us for centuries. Interestingly, the first cinematic zombie as we know it today didn't shamble onto the screen until George Romero's 1968 classic Night of the Living Dead. Yet it was the adrenaline-fueled World War Z that truly sent chills down our spines, taking the zombie apocalypse to a global scale. From their origins in folklore to their modern cinematic renditions, zombies have indeed come a long way. Their enduring popularity is a testament to our fascination with the macabre and the unknown. Zombies, the undead stars of our darkest fantasies. And at number 1, we succumb to the allure of the vampires. Steeped in ancient folklore, these nocturnal beings have captivated our imaginations for centuries. Originating from Eastern European myths, vampires were first recorded in written form in the early 18th century. With their pale skin, sharp fangs, and a thirst for human blood, they've become the epitome of dark seduction and immortality. Their popularity soared to unparalleled heights with the release of the Twilight series. Twilight presented a modern spin on the vampire mythos, transforming these night creatures into romantic figures battling the complexities of love and immortality. It's a fresh take that resonated with millions, propelling vampires to the forefront of pop culture. From ancient folklore to the silver screen, vampires have evolved, yet their central allure remains the same. They embody the tantalizing prospect of eternal life and the dark side of our desires. Vampires, seductive, immortal, and our #1 mythical creature. And there you have it, our top 10 mythical creatures that have captivated our hearts and imaginations. From the fearsome ogres, the whimsical gnomes, the mischievous goblins, the enigmatic werewolves, the majestic unicorns, the enchanting fairies, the mysterious mermaids, the mighty dragons, the chilling zombies, to the eternal vampires. Each creature a testament to the limitless bounds of human creativity and our innate curiosity for the unknown, the unexplainable, the fantastical. These creatures, more than just figments of our imagination, have become an integral part of our culture, inspiring countless box office hits and shaping many of our favorite fictional worlds. They've taught us about courage, about love, about the struggle between good and evil, and about the magic that can exist in every corner of our world, if only we believe. Thank you for joining us on this mythical journey. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe for more daily content. Who knows what fantastical worlds we'll explore next?